Okay, halo. Good morning, Pak Indra. Thank you for joining us
Selamat pagi, good
today.
morning,
It's
thank
a
you.
pleasure to have you here. Okay, let me introduce our inspirational speaker today, Pak Indra, a successful entrepreneur and the owner of multiple business, including Villa Arindra, Ngemil Eat and Brew, Apama Bike Rental, and Padumana Studio. We are excited to hear more about your inspiring journey and experience. Yay. Okay, we next into next slide. From what I've graded from your LinkedIn and social media profiles, you've been managing several business, Villa Arindra since 2015, Ngemil at and Brew, and Apama Bike Rental. I also noticed Padumana Studio listed, but I might not have the full picture. Okay. Sorry. Okay. Nah, could you share more about your career journey and clarify if there are any other ventures that I might have missed? Okay, silahkan Pak Indra.
Okay, good morning to all of you. Have a
Good
nice day
morning.
today. Ya, semangat pagi.
Semangat pagi Pak Indra.
Semangat
Ya,
pagi.
sudah pada breakfast semua ini.
Belum.
Ya, sudah.
Kalau belum, ayo
Semangat
mampir ke
semua ya.
Nomor dulu.
Kalau belum mau ditraktir kan?
Voucher ngemil Pak Indra, breakfast.
Siap.
Bayar Ega.
Oke, saya diundang ini nggak enak jadinya saya nih. Apa yang harus saya ceritain lagi ya?
Clarify ini Pak Indra, apakah benar karir Pak Indra gitu yang saya
Oke,
tampilkan?
in English or in Indonesia nih?
Up to you Pak, senyamannya aja.
Oke, semua orang Indonesia apa orang campur-campur nih?
Ada Pajing comes in Indonesia ya.
Yes.
Okay, let's start about my career in the hospitality. So I start with the hotel industry starting from 1997.
Wow.
The hotel, the name is Ramada Bintang Bali. Experience for 1 year, and then moved to Four Seasons almost 24 years in many different departments. And then the pandemic changed, give me something like good and bad things. The bad experience in that time is make me down. So my career is back to zero. But the good thing, I start my own business from the pandemic. So I learned a lot of things. So I know Ibu Wayana when I still in the hotel. I start the Arindra Villa in Jimerang. So maybe 2016, joined with Bukit Vista, and then pandemic. So because of in that situation, all the villa business is down. So no more guests, no flight at all. So we try to make it something new for the business like the restaurant, because I believe that for all the people need the food, need to eat. So that's why we open the different business. So from that side, so we try to make it the different business like rental bike as well. And I see that's a lot of changing after 2022 and back to normal for the business. So we try to open the rental bikes in that time. Is very helpful for our business and for the making money, and to support my restaurant, because the restaurant in that time still struggling. So we need a good review. After we have 4.9 star, and then the business is getting better. So that's my second business is the restaurant, and the third is rental bike. And now we just finished the new villa in Ubud. and thank you for Bukit Vista to send me beautiful flowers for our new property. So hopefully we can do more talk about the next for the new Arindra Villa in Ubud. So I think that's all for the moment. So if you have any question, just let me know. Thank you so much.
Wow, wow. Thank you for sharing that. It's truly inspiring to see how deserved and dynamic your career has been. Managing multiple business must require exceptional focus and strategic decision making. Speaking of that, I'd like to start with a question about how you balance your time and energy across the ventures. Okay, we next to the first question. Okay. With several business operating simultaneously, how do you decide where to allocate your time, energy, and resource? Have you ever faced a moment when focusing on one venture compromised the success of another? Okay.
Okay, so for the first, when we start the business for the restaurant, so I try to focus to make the, let's say the how to make the standard of service, and then to make the good review and everything. At least one year I have to stick there to meet the people. And when we only have 3 staff, and now we almost have 10 staff, so we believe that we already have the SOP and all those the standard of the restaurant services and the food as well. So we have some of the group as well for the moment who will come to my restaurant daily. So now as all of the staff is running the business, so I can move to the other things like the new villa in Ubud. So focus on that. So after we just what is the celebration for the new villa, and then now we try to make it something different. So for the time, as we know, our life is very short. So we have to balance between working, family, and also holiday. So I try to like work-life balance. That's very important in our life. As long as your business is running well, but you're still monitoring all the business. I think that's my opinion.
Wow, what you said truly highlight the dedication and truthfulness you bring to your work. Okay, let's move into the next topic. Yeah, after managing business for such a long time, how do you keep your entrepreneurial spirit alive? Are there moments when you felt like giving up, and if so, what motivated you to keep going?
So the point that I learned a lot of from my experience in the hotel, like the 5-star hotel, like the Four Seasons hotel, the important thing is how to make the guest back again, like as a repeater guest to our property or to our business, and then we try to make it the good review for everything, because now we cannot say we make good product, but if you don't make it like the good review, that is the like social media is very helpful for the business. So we have to maintain our product service. That is the point for the business for the future. Whatever you have the business, that is I think it's very important things.
Wow, that is amazing, yeah. Okay, yeah. Thank you so much for sharing your journey and experience with us today. It's really inspiring to hear about your dedication and success. We would love for you to stay and enjoy the rest of the all hand session. However, if you have other commitments, we completely understand. Once again, thank you for your time, Pak Indra.
Thank you so much. Really appreciate.
Yeah, give applause for Pak Indra ya.
allow me to say a few words in honor of Pa Indra. Pa Indra was one of the first believers in Bukit Vista. So before many of you were actually here, Pa Indra decided to work with us, and he's been one of my favorite neighbors in Jimbaran. Pa Indra also had, I think, a very long history of working in corporate, right? He was at Four Seasons, and Pa Indra had attended to very wealthy clients, I think, during his time. I think, Pa Indra, you dealt with the most important guests at Four Seasons, if I'm correct, right? So I think a lot of his experience also in that environment was sometimes you don't know as an entrepreneur, guys. Sometimes you don't know what kind of experience might actually be useful for what you're going to do later on. But of many owners, I see Pa Indra really thinks like the way wealthy people think. So it's an honor to have him as a neighbor. It's an honor to have him as a partner. And it's a true honor to have him come back here with all that experience and inspire every person here. So let's give it, hey, let's say thank you to Pa Indra, okay? Yeah. All right, fantastic. Now, Pa Indra, okay, we're going to go on. We got some good news. We got some bad news. If you want to learn about what's about to go bad in all of Bali, stick around and we'll tell you. Pay attention to our screen, and you'll be one of the first partners to probably hear about this. Okay. All right, everyone, how you all doing? Yeah, good, bad,
Good.
mediocre.
All good.
Okay, good. All right. Hopefully, Pa Indra can see the screen right now. Pa Indra, I'm going to dazzle you. Okay. Our team has come up with a new 3D map of Bali that you can see hopefully now. So this shows the relative popularity of all different regions in Bali. This is Ubud, and you can see how popular your area is compared to other areas in Bali. You can also zoom out and see how popular Seminyak, Cangguan is. So it kind of 3D maps it. It gives everything a easier to visualize. Here you can also probably guess where there's construction sites. All these red dots are most likely construction sites in Bali, but you can also see some of the most popular areas in the Bukit as well. Okay, so anyways, Pa Indra, we welcome you to come to our office where Bayu, Erica, and Wayana and Marcel will show you some of the new technology that we're innovating in to intelligently help manage our investments for our partners. All right, everyone, let's go ahead and get started. So I'll begin with my usual, but let's see how everyone's doing. See Hafiz. Hafiz, how are you doing?
I'm doing good, sir.
All right, fantastic. Good to see you. All right, Pendi, how about you? What's good?
Good, sir.
All right, good to see you. Wait, Reddit, you have like a new gaming headset set up. You look like you're...
Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
I hope okay, good. You're paying attention. I was afraid you were playing like some World of Warcraft or something. Okay, good. We got. I can barely see you. Come closer. Come closer to the camera. Okay, there you are. All right, there he is. There he is, our property manager, Reddit. Okay, let's see who else is there. Hi, Krishna. Okay, good expressions there. Rama, of course. Pandu, did you recommend Reddit where to get a headset? Are you guys wearing the same type of headset or different? No? Okay, Robin, thank you for showing up. Robin was afraid to be called upon. That's why he decided to turn on his camera finally, yeah? Good to see you, Robin. What's good? Okay. All right. Thank you, Robin. Robin is a hidden hero here. He works on stuff that is unseen, which is back-end server code, of which I have very little understanding of, even though I studied in this. But at least, okay, if we can't see Robin's code, we should be able to see Robin's face, I figure, right? So good on you there. All right, good stuff. Nadia is giving me a sympathy smile. Thank you for that, Nadia. Somebody's got to laugh at these jokes, so let it be you. Ghani's like wondering, okay, why am I here? All right. Ghani's wondering why he doesn't have such a cool headset, right? Why do other people have such cool headsets and he's still wearing like a cabled headphone there? But that's cool, old school. I like that. Hey, sir, good to see on you. Ega, what temperature is the air conditioner in the base, so I know how much to expect on my electricity bill? Is it like at 16? Yeah, like to keep it freezing cold there. All right, let's go ahead and begin. Welcome, Muhammad Alf Asa. Okay, I haven't spoken with you yet. This is the first time I've seen You probably were here before. I probably saw you on Discord. We
I
just
was
haven't talked.
here actually during your BC talk.
Oh, great. Okay. Yeah, that's very one-sided. Now I hear your voice. Okay, now we have some engagement. And this is the way we have to do it. We have to actually speak to each other. Otherwise, we just become virtual entities. Okay. For those of you who think that I'm stalling so that my AI agent can write the rest of my Canvas slides, I assure you that I write my own slides for the time being. Okay, so these are still generated by the mind of the CEO, but in the future, probably all by AI. Okay. All right. Today we're going to talk about some important things, so please pay attention because this will impact what will happen in the next 6 months. Paindra is here to witness our transparency, and we're going to navigate through a upcoming. We're going to navigate over an upcoming journey. This is going to be good. All right, good news, bad news. For Bukit Vista, good news. Okay, Bukit Vista's good news this week, different than last week. Okay. Hospitality metrics year on year is 85.6. Okay, this is good. This is on target. And congratulations to everybody who's been working to support these metrics. Very well appreciated to get us to this level. Okay, this is great. All right, fantastic. This is back on track again. All right. Number two, the weekly sales have spiked up. Okay. The daily sales have spiked up. Let's hope the weekly sales will go accordingly. This is good. Thank you to everybody in revenue management making decisions about pricing and repricing, getting us on target. So this is also good, okay? This is making progress and looking better than last week. All right, so that's the good news. Our core value last month was to fail fast. Our core value this month is to be transparent. And last week I talked about the CEO challenge. We talked about why we were failing targets. We talked about the possibilities of why we're failing targets. This is a safe space to talk about targets. And then I offered the challenge as a result of the transparency. Now, this is great. Everybody that I inspected in terms of their journals was very transparent. Everybody spoke more freely about what they did wrong, what they could do better. And I really appreciate that. I want to continue that high trust culture. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to add a 20% boost for hitting the December target. I want everyone to focus on hitting our December targets. And just for hitting the target, we're going to offer a boost. Okay, so that way everyone can recover a little bit of what the losses were on the previous month. Okay, the idea behind this is that even if results aren't there, we want to have the right behavior. We don't want to have bad results and then people not being transparent about what went wrong. We want transparency, so we're willing to essentially give this as a token back. Okay, some of you will probably be selected for micro promotions, and Shaylin and Furkan will coach the teams on your low and high quality mistakes. Okay, now just for everyone's addition, these are hypotheses. Okay, based on the HR team's best guess of what is a high and low quality mistake for leaders, supervisors, knowledge managers, strategists, and people who are working on execution. What we expect is what we have always expected, that you give feedback, okay? So don't just take it like, okay, this is the final word. Take it, and if you have any feedback to explain why their analysis could be improved, I'm sure Shaylan and Furkan would love to hear it. If you have a different opinion, please step on toes in this case, okay? Because we want to have the right expectations of what high and low quality mistakes is, okay? Paindra, yes. How you doing? Okay, all right, Paindra just like raising his hand. Okay, Paindra, if you, let's see. Okay, I'll just continue. Paindra would like to speak, then just turn on your microphone and we'll listen to what he has to say. Now, for this particular month, we're going to focus on revenue and hospitality metrics by inspiring our guests and partners, just as we always do, and focus on that. All right, one more thing. We looked outside the company and there's something else happening, and this is the part that hopefully Paindra will want to know too, as well as one of our beloved partners. Okay, this is important, and this is the part we need to focus on. Okay, it's come to my attention that the peak of the growth cycle in Bali with the recovery after COVID is coming to an end. So most likely the market will experience turbulence in the next 6 months. Does anybody want to guess what turbulence means? Let's do a quick sample check to see if people will understand what turbulence means. Let's go to Pandu. Pandu, what do you think market turbulence means?
Instability in the market.
Okay.
Perhaps.
In what ways? How will you be affected? How will partners be affected? How will your work change?
In terms of the sales and stability because of many factors such as internal, external, and many more.
Okay. All right. Sales, we're going to try to keep the same, but something else will probably be fluctuating a lot. Let's go to Rayhan. Rayhan, what do you think market turbulence means?
Okay, so there are three factors, sir.
Okay. Good.
That affecting. The first thing is about the long-term rental shifting into short-term rental.
Yep.
The second is the property developer
Yep.
is building a mass production. So that means that the market is very competitive.
Okay.
The third one is the digital nomad is no longer in Bali anymore. So
Okay, good.
it's more the affecting the whole competition in the market.
Okay, very good, very good. Okay, Rayhan gave a very detailed analysis and gave us some factors that we're going to talk about a little bit ahead. All right, let's go over to Krishna. Krishna, in terms of the day-to-day, in terms of how we deal with our partners, how we deal with our guests, what do you think is going to be happening as we're experiencing market turbulence?
Okay, sure. Since we are facing market instability, it means the amount of guests would be sometimes high, sometimes low. But
Mhm.
what's important for us is to maintain the professionalism and hospitality experience faced by our guests. So even though the traffic is high, we still need to maintain our services. When it is
Okay.
low, then it is our time to optimize and give it what we have best in our services.
Excellent. Okay, very good. Excellent. All right. In addition to guests, which other group do we need to manage expectations well? Let's go over to Tendi. Tendi, what do you think market turbulence will also mean in terms of what partners will say, what they will expect, and how their expectations might need to change over time? I'm looking at Tendi.
Okay.
There you are. Okay, good.
I think the market will experience in the next 2 months. Yeah. I think it's about the experience for the market in next I think because a lot of new villa and
Yep.
then new building, I
Yep.
think it will be affecting also regarding the price, of
Yep.
course.
Okay,
in the
there you go.
market. And
Mhm.
then also like of course, the very tough competition in the market,
Yes.
affecting the quality of the service. Also, which one have the better quality of service? I think there will be win rather
Okay.
than the old property that haven't
Yep.
have innovation or improvement.
Okay, excellent. Okay, I think amongst everybody here, we have some indicators, all right? So guest volume will go up and down. Let's hope that we keep guest volume high by maintaining ranking, Krishna, okay? High guest volume is a high quality problem. Low guest volume will be a low quality problem. Tendi, you're correct. There's a lot of supply coming on, and based on what Rayhan has also spoken of, the supply is going to accelerate in the next 6 months. Larger numbers of new properties will arrive onto the market. More properties that have been in long-term rentals will evolve into short-term rentals. So the supply growth will go up really quickly. The demand growth is not going as quickly. So turbulence means essentially the prices will go up and down really quickly. All right. It's not going to be a stable market. There's going to be quick discounts needed to recover lost ranking. There's going to be unexpected discounts that probably need to happen because new supply is hitting the market faster and faster. So what you're going to actually see is that there's going to probably be a lot of pushback from certain partners of why their price going to go low. And this is why we're announcing it today, because we want to make sure that everyone understands what are the reasons. The fundamental reason of what's happening is that there's a problem with oversupply. A lot of the properties that were built or starting construction have now all reached the market. So this is increasing the supply. The releases in each successive month in the future will be larger and larger and larger. As bigger developments come onto the market, they will compete also with the existing properties in short-term management. Long-term properties that are empty because they've been waiting for essentially the Russians to come back and the digital nomads to come in. Well, they got bored waiting, and they're also going to be coming into the short-term supply. So we're going to see a lot of actual supply coming into the market over the next 6 months, and this will rock the stability of essentially what we've been used to in the past 6 months to a year since COVID. All right. Now, the solution is actually pretty simple. Just keep on doing what everyone's been doing. The solution is already here. Stick to the business plan, stick to the importance of getting reviews and getting branded. Oh, by the way, to the Bayou and Waiana account, there's over 10,000 reviews on it. So you guys broke the Airbnb record. There's no more limit to how many reviews you can get on Airbnb past 10,000, right? So that part is good. Good. So keep on getting those reviews, keep on powering those profiles, and those profiles will always do better than profiles without 10,000 reviews, okay? Fantastic. BDGo and our streamlined operations and our transparency to partners will allow us to navigate and move this community much more quickly than property management groups that cannot. So I think this is good. We will also go to partner by partner this particular week to inform them about this market turbulence so that everybody's on the same page, okay? Now, we don't have anything to worry about, like Winston Churchill said, have no fear except fear itself. We don't have anything to worry about. We've been able to innovate our way through much more difficult situations like COVID, like volcanoes, like critical infrastructure problems, and we've been doing so successfully because we stick to innovation. Everyone here is actually part of the solution. Take a good look at everyone here on the screen, okay? That is one of the most important things that leads to our successful company, is the culture. All of you have essentially learned how to innovate, how to be agile, how to actually adapt quickly to new situations. And this is absolutely a competitive advantage when times get better and when times get worse, okay? So part of the reason to our success is having faith in each other. Look around. These are the teams that are going to make things happen. And this is how we're going to be able to guide all our partners through this rough turbulence as we navigate. Okay, next, essentially, we're going to still focus on expanding capacity by elevating the brand. The brand will become more and more critical now as more people seek shelter in the castle of protection. We can offer safe, strong business plans, investment grade decisions that essentially we will hope will attract more people to actually go with Bukit Vista because we do more strategical thinking. My leadership commitment is the same. My expectations of senior leaders is the same. And this is what the mission means. When the mission essentially starts becoming real is when the reality starts getting difficult. So imbibe the mission. All right, targets we've already talked about before. You can read these. This is the bonus. The bonus has been upgraded to 6x if we achieve the sales target and the 2 brand targets measured from this October to March of next year. Okay. Important. We need to reach the revenue goal or there is no bonus. And these are essentially the payouts for bonuses upon reaching the targets. Okay. Terms and conditions for bonuses, caps and bonuses, boosts will apply. Remember, there's a bonus boost for this month if we hit the target, so do focus on that. All right. I relinquish my time to the next speaker. Okay, let's continue.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Jing. I will now hand over the next session to Rama. Rama, the floor is yours.
Okay, thank you, Ega. So, hello everyone. I'm your today's moderator on today's All Hands, gitu ya. And let's move right away to the next session. That is hospitality and revenue target, continuing to company theme, target, and achievement, all both delivered by Kak Furqan, gitu ya. Kak Furqan, the time and floor is yours.
Okay, Rama, thank you very much. And everyone, good morning. Since I have a pretty limited time to present this, I will be quite straightforward, yeah, and fast. Okay, so again, next slide, please. I believe all of you have been aware about our semester 6 target. However, I would like to take everyone's attention into the brand target, into the partner stability. I believe, as Kak Marcel announced just last week, our correct target for brand target and also partner stability is at 370,000 USD. Okay, so let's proceed forward into the hospitality target achievements. And next, coming forward into the first metric, which is accuracy. So on accuracy, we have a slight increase, good news though, by 0.1%, coming from 87.1%, and this week at 87.2%. Next slide, please. Into the check-in, however, this is we have a significant decrease by 0.5%. Last week at 87.7%, and this week at 87.2%. Okay, coming next into the cleanliness, increasing quite significantly at 0.4%. Last week at 80% sharp, and this week at 80.4%. Okay, next one onto the communication, decreasing a bit after several weeks improvement or increase, decreasing a bit 0.1%. Last week at 86.1%, and this week at 86% sharp. Coming next into the location, increasing a bit by 0.2%. Last week at 72.3%, and this week at 72.5%. Last metric, value, increasing quite significantly by 0.5%. Last week at 81.1%, and this week at 81.6%. So if you notice about the pattern, this week actually like quite playful, yeah. Like if the metrics is decreasing last week, got increased this week, and vice versa. Okay, so how about our performance in semester accumulation target? Not yet, Ega. So thank you very much. For this week, we have a slight bump up on the 5-star rating performance. So we are increasing by 0.1% last week from 83.2%, and this week at 83.3%. Okay, however, we still lacking 1.7% from achieving our semester target on hospitality rating. Okay, thank you. Next slide, please, into the revenue target achievements. Okay, onto the revenue target achievements. Congratulations. This week, we have like a quite significant improvement. We are hitting around 1.3 million USD at this progress, and it is significantly increasing around 115,000 USD compared to last week. However, we need to remind you that the time and also the revenue target is catching up. If you can see the percentage, it's starting to merge into the same number. So we need to pay attention to this quite closely. Okay, next slide. Into the partner stability target achievement. There is no change or no updates from last week. So basically, our current progress is still the same. We still have around 200,000 USD budget for the offboarding contract value. Okay, so that is the update from the semester target achievement. Let's directly proceed into the company team and target achievement to efficient the time. Okay, so for the monthly target achievement on to the December target, the first one onto the revenue target, we are currently at 268,000, or if you would like to round up, 269,000 USD, counting 51% from the progress to achieve the RK target. It is actually expected because we are just into the 1/3 coming into the 1/3 of this month. And the next one, into the 5-star percentage, we are quite close to achieve the target with our current achievement at 84.7%, accounting 99.64% to achieving the target. And the last one, into the brand target, we are still on the very green side of the target because we only had one property counted to offboard this month, which is Casa Amiya, amounting 24,000 USD. So it's still on the green side for this week. Okay, so coming next, what are our opportunities for December? So in December, we managed to have 40% occupancy, 9% expired dates, 2% maintenance, and also 4% owner usage. And so far, we have 46% nights available to sell to achieve the target. So that is all. I believe the time is up for me. Thank you very much. Back to you, Rama.
Okay, thank you, Kak Furkon. Let's hope that we could aim December's target, yeah. And now moving on to the weekly mission inspiration starting from Ghana, starting from gas panel, gitu ya. Let's start with Kak Hafiz first. Kak Hafiz, the time is yours.
Okay, thank you, Rama. So just going to directly with this weekly mission inspiration. So this week I want to highlight two satisfied case reviews that shows our brand value be transparent, truly resonate with our guests. So the first review is coming from the Salt House guest. So one of our guests at House, initially they hesitate to book, but they said that they believe our listing descriptions. And then the second review is coming from Peter Dahlia Guest Reviews. The guests say that they appreciate our effort to inform them in advance about the ongoing construction near the villa, and not only that, they also praised our helpful recommendation on place to visit and things to do. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Kak Hafiz. Now moving on to the partner funnel gitu ya. We have quite a few here, so please note that one person maximum 1 minute ya. And now first starting with Kak Rehan. Kak Rehan, the time is yours.
Oke, singkat saja. Oke, we want to introduce a tool that may be familiar to you guys. So we use Descript, a video editing tools that can identify words from the speaker and immediately remove some unnecessary word or filler words through editing in the caption. We use this tool to edit the marketer bullet video posted on BBR. Maybe you guys already know for the YouTube. Actually, this is an announcement for you guys to use it. You can access this tool using email bukitvista@gmail.com. So maybe I want to ask Rama, can I do some quick demo, Rama?
Okay, sure, Kak.
Oke,
Kita
oke.
start ya.
Cepat saja. Oke, singkat saja. Oke. Okay, so this is the dashboard of the editing. This is the market turbulence video, and we able to identify the what Mr. Jing said here. Say let's okay, let's yeah. Okay. So that now I try to kind of cut something that maybe filler words that make it shorter. So maybe I'm the CEO here, and today here just simply just what is it straight line, and also and bump we yes, that's already cropped. So it's very easy, and you can also use AI for the remove filler word and etc. here. So that's the announcement guide for you guys, so you can use it and maybe do some video production and to inspire to the partners and the guests. Maybe that's all for me.
Okay,
Rama,
thank
thank
you,
you.
Kak Rehan. Gitu. Nice demo. And now we are moving on to Kak Gani gitu ya. Kak Gani, the time is yours.
Thank you, Rama, and good morning, everyone. So this is not something new, but it's just I take a look back what we have done previously and what is the result. So it is about the newsletter as a brand package, as I discussed with Mas Bayu as well. So for the example, there is a case from Maharajaya from the Pak Mega and express the concern about pricing and discount. And then on the conversation, Dela made every effort to address this concern and providing detailed explanation via WhatsApp. And on the November 28th, we sent the newsletter report outlining our marketing effort. And fortunately, Pak Mega engaged with the content, and it appears that he has convinced to follow the dynamic pricing strategy we proposed. As a result, he aligned with Bukit Vista approach and recognized us as a hero. Of course, it is not only impacting from newsletter. It's not from newsletter as well, but from the other team as well. So congrats everyone.
Okay, thank you, Kak Gani. And now still on the partner funnel, let's moving on to Kak Konang. Kak Konang, the time is
Okay,
yours.
on behalf of Konang, Rama, So this is about the improved product market fit page to engage property owner and also demonstrating Bukit Vista unique value proposition to the guests. So this page highlight Bukit Vista product market fit and showcases the unique value of our property management services. You can see guys on the images there. And also maybe you can jump into the video. Yeah. So we update the header visual and then also copywriting. Additionally, we also create new introductory section with a table of content to add context. And also we showcase the interactivity of it, and also we also attach the wish list of the property specifically and maybe on Canggu, Seminya, etc. So people that can also understand and also have visibility of our portfolio in specific areas. So that's all. You guys can play around the page. Okay, thank you.
Okay, thank you, Kak Rehan. Moving on to the last one on the partner panel, it's Kak Nadia. Kak Nadia, the time is yours.
Okay, thank you. Good morning, everyone. So this is actually about the business plan version 2 that we have launched previously. And we have several properties that have signed the MOUs actually. And I would like to shout out big love to Erica for delivering it with the new narratives as well. Thank you. Back to you, Rama.
Okay, thank you, Kak Nadia. Now moving on to the employee funnel. Okay, coming from myself. So yesterday we have just started our first housekeeping guest lecture at SMK Kertawisata. Thank you, Kak Tendi, as our speaker, and also thank you, Kak Shelin, for helping me reorganize the event, gitu ya. And this is part of the experimenting with the new recruitment flow, gitu ya. Karena previously we are using Facebook group and job portals for hacker recruitment. So if you guys are curious about the event, please discover more at Journey at BV at our most recent highlights. Thank you, everyone. And now moving on to the technology innovation that is coming from Kak Hafiz. Kak Hafiz, the time is yours.
Okay, so for now, for the technological innovation, there's a problem. The finance team used to send out monthly reports to fully boarded property owners via email manually. It was slow, repetitive, and boring. So we automated it in Ion, one of our existing AI agents in content creation. Every month, Ion will write and send reports to the owners of fully boarded properties. It will customize each report and fill it with the owner names, property name, and link to the business plan. Now, we've hit some challenges in development. Turns out the engineer, me, did not fully understand the user's requirements. Thankfully, after receiving golden feedback from Kak Kaila, the development plan got back on the right track. Now, for the limitations, each newsletter content will need to be approved by someone from finance, and some data integrity issues in bigger causes Ion to sometimes put names that are not owners in the newsletter's greetings. That's all. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Kak Lutfi. And now moving on to the Reza, gitu ya. I do believe Reza will demo, gitu ya. So the time and floor back to you, Reza.
Okay, Kak. So, so I will demo for the second iteration for the pricing page. So for the user can change the content from the pricing page in the pricing pages. So here the currently look like pricing page content. So if user want to change, user firstly go to the admin panel and go to the sidebar in the pricing page. And for the example, I will use the enterprise right here. Okay, so so in here, user can edit almost all the content displayed on the pricing page, like image, title, tagline, page, and many other. For instance, we can change the icon of the image. Maybe we can choose another image. Maybe I can choose this one. Okay, we will add file. So user can add the new content feature by clicking this add new button. So this is maybe I will add This is enterprise. So if once user updated the content, user can click the update in the right corner button back here. So it will wait for the loading. So if it's already done, user can dynamically change or see the content has been changed in the pricing page. So now it's right there. So this is the icon and the in the list feature that I have been made. So I think this is the I want to show. Thank you.
Okay, thank you Reza. That was very interesting demo gitu ya. So Ega, you could please share your screen back again, gitu ya. Because now we are moving on to core values recognition, gitu ya. And then let's start for the first one. Okay, coming from Kapurkon to me. Okay, thank you, Kapurkon. The time is yours.
Okay, thank you very much. I just would like to recognize Rama for being never settle because he is brave enough to take the initiative and also project management for this guest lecture at SMK Kertawisata, targeting to recruit HK candidates. So yeah, thank you very much. I believe all of you has seen the report on the weekly mission inspiration. Thank you, Rama. Back to you.
Okay, thank you, Kak Furkan. That is very sweet. And now let's moving on to the next recognition. That is from Kak Lutfi to Kak Kaila. Kak Lutfi, the time is yours.
So when I was developing a feature in Ion, for the finance team, Kak Kaila helped me stay on track. He was patient, gave me precious feedback, and is always prepared to help. So that I really thank her. Thank you, Kak Kaila.
Okay, thank you, Kak Lutfi, as well. That is very amazing. And now we have so many coming from Kak Dea. Okay, Kak Dea, the time is yours.
Okay, so thank you, Rama. So yesterday, as you see in announcements, we took a big step in protecting our brand by compiling lists of reviews, Google Maps in our property, and I asked the team to take an action. I want to thank you for everyone who show up as a hero and demonstrate their commitment to supporting our brand integrity. And our CEO, Pak Jing, has rewarded you all who has participated to the reporting the review, but with a 100K special payment in your December payout. Jadi take a note, guys, and write it on your employee journal. Yeah, let's keep maintaining our brand from our guest perspective. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Dea, for your help as well. Yeah, and now moving on to the next recognition. That is from Kak Ahmad Ali to Kak Ardi. Okay, Kak Ahmad, so the floor is yours.
Okay, this is for me. I want to recognize Mas Ardi about help other to help themselves because Mas Ardi helped me explain Ion so that I could understand how it's work and help me to simplify my work. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Kak Ali. And now moving on to the next recognition. That is from Kak Restu to Kak Ardi, Kak Ali, and Kak Krishna. So Kak Restu, the time is yours.
Okay, thank you, Kak Rama. I would like to recognize Kak Ardi, Kak Ali, and Kak Krishna for help other to help themselves. Like during my time at Bukit Vista, which is like roughly 2 months, sometimes I face some challenge in understanding like the hierarchy of agent, the flow of the prompts, effective communication, or improving work efficiency, and many other aspects. However, Kak Ardi and Kak Ali and Kak Krishna were always there to support me. Like I'm certain I'm asked them like countless question, yet they were always patient and willing to explain whenever I struggle with my tasks. They were more than happy to offer suggestion or even help me to find a solution. So thank you Kak Ardi, Kak Ali, and Kak Krishna.
Okay, that is very sweet, Kak Restu. Thank you for your time. And then moving on from Kak Tendi to Kak Celine and me. Kak Tendi, the floor is yours.
Okay, thank you, Rama. That's for you and Selin. Thank you for organize the guest lecture at SMK Kartawisata ya and invite me as a speaker. It's been pleasure to share insight about hospitality with the high school student to helping them understand industry of hospitality, potential career path, and then the future hospitality. Thank you very much for innovate. Yeah.
Okay, thank you, Kak Tandy. It was amazing to have you as our speaker yesterday. Okay, moving on to the next recognition. That is from Kak Gray to Kak Bella. Kak Gray, the time is yours.
Yes, sorry. I'd like to take a moment to recognize Bella, the revenue management team leader, for her outstanding leadership. She has been instrumental in encouraging the team to take bold and courageous action to secure revenue, which has directly contributed to the success we've seen over the past 2 days. And Bella has also been proactive in brainstorming and collaborating with us to strategize and identify areas for improvement. Even when setbacks or misses occurred, she guided the team to quickly bounce back, learn from those experiences, and refine our approach. Her dedication and resilience have been invaluable to our progress. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Kak Gray. That was so sweet. Moving on to the next recognition. That is from Kak Pidi to Kak Krishna and Kak Titan. So, Kak Pidi, the time is yours.
Yeah, I'm recognizing Krista and Titan for growth mindset. During my PTO, I've challenged Krista and Titan to attend the MSM meeting during my absence. Based on their notes and debriefs, they took understanding of what the big picture of the company is and understood that there were challenges. They still were not able to contribute a lot in much in the MSM meeting. However, this is I think that was a good experience, and I recognize the good mindset of accepting the delegation.
Okay, thank you, Kak Pidi. Moving on to the next one is coming from Kak Sarah to Kak Marcel and Kak Fasha. So, Kak Sarah, please proceed with your recognition.
Okay, thank you, Rama. So, on this occasion, I would like to recognize Kak Marcel and Alfasha for their contribution yesterday. So, yeah, thank you for being the hero for Lingkungan Vilas guests and as well and partners as well. A little context about this. So there is like a guest case yesterday, but because to inspire Delight to partner as well, they visited the villa and align everyone. So yeah, thank you for being the hero.
Okay, thank you, Kak Sarah. Good teamwork make the day. Okay, now coming from Kak Wayana gitu ya, to Kak Furkon, Kak Shelin, and Kak David.
Okay, selamat pagi everyone. So promise as usual, like to make sure everyone get paid on time. That's by default. I would like to recognize David and Shelin and Furkon for make sure they get paid timely and accurately to make everyone happy. That's it from me.
Okay, thank you, Wayana. Indeed, everyone's happy now, gitu ya. And now, since we don't have any announcement and promotions, I would like to delegate back to our host, Ega, for officially closing the all heads meeting today.
I think Furkan wants to add on.
Okay, Kak Furkon.
Yes. Just a bit announcement regarding what Dia has mentioned on the career value recognition. So for the December payout of additional 100K, it will be delivered to all people that have submitted the evidence on the bad review announcement before Mr. G's action. Yeah. So any one of you that passed that threshold, unfortunately won't get any. So that's to clarify for all of us. Thank you, Rama. Back to you.
Okay, thank you, Kak Furkan, for the announcement. Cannot wait for the bonus next month, gitu ya. Okay, since we have already had our announcement, and then I would like to delegate back to Ega, our host, to officially closing the
Let me jump in on that. Let me jump in on that. Let me double down on what Furkan just said and also something for core value. So in this particular case, Marcel, would you like to speak first before I speak for you? Yeah.
Oh yeah, sure. Basically, it's for the recognition from Sarah. I thank you once again. I don't think I need to be recognized. So basically, those situations yesterday, we have those situations, and then by default, by the workflow itself, it should be handled by GM and Alpha on that cases. But once again, for the first timer, I asked Alpha, would it be possible to resolve it by yourself? and then he asked me to show it first. So basically, I do my part as a UM to show, not tell. So I expect those process is not taken by granted by Sarah and Alpha, and sure, you guys can resolve it in the future.
Excellent. Thank you, Marcel. Just to explain the concept behind that to everyone here, Sarah, when let's say a senior leader has actually shown you how to process something, that's leadership recognition. Yeah. So I would say that that's probably helping somebody to help themselves. If a leader has to come in and bail somebody out, that is training, but it's not necessarily I wouldn't call that core value recognition. For those of you who are leaders, try to get the people on your teams to be able to manage their own issues, okay, as much as possible, because that experience that we share with our teams allows them to also grow to become leaders too. Okay, we don't want to have a dependency. For the spot bonus that we mentioned just earlier, okay, that Furqan clarified, we need close cooperation between brand and operations, okay, in order to fix things. So I think Dea pleaded to fix some strategic things that was making Bukit Vista as a company not look so good. The people who responded first are rewarded. Thank you for everybody who is intending to respond and doing it. You can still do that. That shows positively on your commitment, okay, regardless of reward. But that's essentially what we want to have. We want people to pay attention to the announcements and then help when they can help, okay? All right, that's simply it. Okay, all right.
Okay, thank you everyone who has participated in today all hands, and don't forget to fill in personal updates. Okay, I wish you all a productive and successfully day ahead. See you at the next all hands session. Jangan lupa bahagia.
Okay, see you guys.
Jangan lupa bahagia banget. Thank you guys. Have a great week.
Have a great week.